about promises that you never plan on keeping. You know, that you're just like, someday I'm gonna make it okay, and just like, it just seems like someday just never arrives. It's the anthem for lost promises, I guess I call it. You know, because you sort of...
Is this something that's part of your life?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think
all the time.
And I don't think you have to play in a rock band to appreciate the theme of the song. Anyone who's really busy and winds up putting their career before their family or their loved, you know, anyway, anyone that they love, the first thing that you're doing right there is you're taking them for granted. You're taking for granted the fact that you think that they're going to be around all the time, and they'll always be there. I have to work on, I have to focus on work. I have to do this now, and I think many people are guilty of that. And so I think it's a song that a lot of people can identify. I think it's a song a lot of women can identify with, because they're usually the ones, you know, that you're making these promises to, you know, because they're saying, hey, when is it just going to be time for you and I? When do you and I get some time together? And men are constantly just saying, someday, someday, you know.
And the women take it, they just take it, and they're happy with it. Until there's this moment.
I think I'm sort of making fun of...
I've been touring for the last, I don't know, 2 years or something. And if you have a new song, you just play it and try it out. And if the audience likes it, you record it. Is that a guarantee for a success album?
I think we used to make music like that. We
still, I think, will, to a degree, do that.
Yeah.
You know, we'll still test things on people, but I wouldn't say it's the sort of... the way that the albums are composed, of playing songs in front of people. It happens sometimes. I think it'll still happen sometimes.
One thing that I find when we do stuff like that is that when we write songs for a live audience, they go over well live, but they don't always sound that great when you record them. So with this album, we tried to write songs that sounded really good on record that we hadn't played live, and we would wait till people maybe fell in love with the song and then play it live for them and see what they thought, because we'd never done it that way before. We'd always written songs just for the live audience in mind, but now we have lots of those songs, so it's time to try something a little bit different.
We're just plugging in and play. We're just a simple rock band, so that's the kind of music that Nickelback creates is in need of sharing it with people.
And they say that a hero could save us. We're not gonna stand here and wait.
Will there ever be a moment when you say, okay, now my family is the first thing in my life? How long will you continue with this?
There's a plan. I mean, there's always the plan in action. The thing is, you can't come off of the success like Silver Side Up and then take a big holiday. You kind of have to find out, was it a fluke? Or is Nickelback going to be around for a while? And taking a holiday after the success of Silver Side Up would have been a bad idea. So we went in the studio right away and made another album. And no matter what, succeed or fail, after this next record, I'm taking at least a year before I even pick up a guitar, because I don't want to get burnt, you know. And not only that, I don't want to write music that I'm not proud of. I don't want to record music just because I'm contractually obligated. I want to write music because I love to write music.
Thank you very much for this interview. Thank you very much for your story.
Thank you.
Adios, amigos. Dit was Nickelback in de MTV-studio.